Hello and welcome to tonight's show.
2,000 colon, 45 US dollars, $23, 15,000 colon. Welcome to another day in paradise. Welcome to yet another video about Costa Rica, and this video is supposed to help you to plan your budget and your trip to Costa Rica, because today I'm going to tell you how much we spent in 26 days in Costa Rica. As a disclaimer, we mainly stayed in Airbnbs, but on all the activities we didn't go short. We spent a lot, and I'm going to sum all of that up in different categories, then make a big sum up in the end, and then I'm going to break it down to the cost per day per person, so that you have an average overview on how much to look at and how much money to save if you are planning to go to this amazing, beautiful, breathtaking country as well. And now, without further ado, we start with the first category. Let's go. The transportation. I'm going to exclude the flights because it always depends on where you're coming from, where you're flying into, on the season, how much you book in advance. So I'm going to leave those out. Check them out for your personal needs for yourself. And that brings us to the first and really hefty price point, which was the rental car, which we had for about 13 days, and it was $1,823.31. So that was quite a lot. It gave us flexibility, but still you could do that if you have a little more time on your hands, all by bus or other transportations. But as we wanted to be flexible, that was the amount we were willing to spend on the car. With a car that goes along gas, which was $205.93. Also, we had to pay a toll, I think it was twice, and that summed up to $4.28, and we had to pay parking fees on different locations, and that was $13.85. After we did a loop and came back to San Jose, we took a bus, and also we went with the bus from Puerto Viejo to Sixaola, and that was a total of $25.06. In Puerto Viejo, we also rented a scooter and paid $57.97 on that. The last point for this category is Uber, taxi, tuk-tuks and stuff like that, and we spent a total of $59.24. And that brings it up to $2,189.64 on transportation alone. But if you want to see the whole country or as much as possible, you're looking on a lot of money. Something you can't really get around and have to spend money on are accommodations, and we managed to spend $1,802.59 on those for 26 nights in total, which makes it an average of this per night. You can't go 26 days without eating and drinking, so we went to restaurants and spent $262.07 on those, and we tried to cook for ourselves as much as possible, and also packed snacks and stuff like that, and like I said, drinks as well, and bought those in supermarkets and spent almost the same amount. It's $263.19 in the supermarkets. And also we went to the bakery quite a lot. Musmani was our personal favorite, and we spent $80.44 on those as well. And that sums up to $605.70 on food and beverages. As you are in the country to explore and experience as much as possible, we spent a whopping $565.57 on entrance fees, which is like different national parks into Tortuguero and stuff like that. We also booked some tours like the canoe tour in Tortuguero and spent a lot on that. It was $171.75. And to get to Tortuguero, we spent $135.27 on the boat tour, which was a return trip. And as I said, it was totally worth it. It is 3 hours per way, so I guess the price is quite alright for that. So activities, a total of $870.59, even without going for a dive this time. Last but not least, there is the rest category, in which falls the SIM cards for $32.51. This souvenir we bought, if you haven't found it yet, there it is, and that was $7.25. We spent a lot of money on laundry. It was $41.55, but in a warm and sweaty country like Costa Rica, you can't get around that. Also, Sabrina was sick for a little while, so we spent $15.78 on medicine. We had to book fake flights again. If you don't know what I mean by that, you should watch the whole playlist, because if you get into the country, you have to have a outbound flight to be let in, and you can do that via a website, and then you have to pay for it. Also, Sabrina went to the hairdresser and spent $73.63 on that. And to leave the country, you have to pay an exit tax, and that was $18.54 for the both of us. And all of that sums up to a rest of $217.26. And now, before I'm going to sum everything up, I have a tip for you. Hit the subscribe button down below, because in the next video we are going to head over to Panama. We already crossed the border 2 videos ago, and now there are a lot of adventures ahead. So if you don't want to miss out on those, hit the subscribe button. Also, click on the bell icon, because then you will be notified if the next video comes online. If you found this video helpful, leave it a like, because it helps the algorithm, me and the channel in total. Now let's come to the conclusion. The total cost for 26 days in Costa Rica was $5,687.79, which is a lot, but we were able to divide that by 2 people, which makes it $2,843.89 per person, which still sounds a lot. To make it more comparable to other countries that I already did videos on, I broke that down to the cost per person per day. So the total cost divided by the amount of days that we've been in the country makes it $109.38 per days per person spent. Let me know in the comments down below if that is more than you expected, or if you hit the nail on the head and that was exactly what you expected, or if it's cheaper, higher, whatever. Leave it down below. Also, if you have more questions about Costa Rica, let me know them as well. As the finish of this video, I'm going to give you a short insight into the next adventure in the next video, and then I'll see you in the next one. Until then, pura vida, enjoy life, have a good time. See you in the next one. Bye bye.
Good night, and thank you for watching.
Spend $70 and spend 70. Let's go. And then I'm really hopeful. budget Welcome to another day in Costa Rica. And there goes the sloth.